Good morning. I am Mohammad Baaz Rehan, working as Assistant Professor in the Department of Mechanical Engineering, Maharaja Institute of Technology, Mysore. In this session, I am going to explain how to determine AFS grain fineness number. Before proceeding with the experiment part, we shall understand the different types of sand test. So what exactly sand test? Sand test is nothing but it is a process used to determine if the foundry sand has correct properties for casting applications. So we have different properties of foundry sand, that is refractoriness, permeability, flowability, green strength and so on. So under sand test we have base sand test and molding sand test. Base sand here refers to a sand without ingredients and that is available at seashores and deserts. That is what base sand. Here molding sand, it is referred to as mixture of base sand with different additives, water and binders. That is what molding sand. Under base sand we have sieve test and moisture content test. Under molding sand test we have permeability test, compression test and shear test. So we shall focus on sieve test, that is nothing but AFS grain fineness number. So moving on to the experiment part, our main aim is to determine AFS grain fineness number. So here AFS stands for American Foundry Society. So that is the standard. So if the value, if the AFS grain fineness number, if it is lies with the acceptable range, that is what accepted. If not, we are going to reject that particular sand. Okay. So what are the apparatus we require? So we require the different sieves and a physical balance. These are all the apparatus that is required in order to find what? AFS grain fineness number. So here grain fineness number is nothing but it is a measure of average size of particle in a sample sand. We are going to take a sample sand and we are going to find a AFS grain fineness number for that particular sand. So it is nothing but it is a measure of average size of particle in a sample sand. Next, grain fineness number, it helps to know the various distributions of the grains, the sizes and the fineness of what? Fineness of grain, which influence many other sand properties such as permeability and so on. Correct? So if the sand is very fine enough, that results in higher grain fineness number, that results with lower permeability and we will get what? The gas defects. If the sand is very coarse sand, then it results with lower grain fineness number and that results with higher permeability and we will end up with rough surface finish. What exactly permeability is? Permeability is nothing but it is a property of sand that allows the gases to flow through the sand. That is what? Permeability. So if the sand is coarse enough, then we will end up with what? Lower grain fineness number, which in turn leads to rough surface finish. And if the sand is very fine enough, then we will end up with higher grain fineness number and which results with lower permeability. So this plays a critical factor. This plays what? A critical factor. We need to find the AFS standards. That is what? American Foundry Society standards number we need to find out. Okay. So moving on to the tabular column. So here we have sieve numbers, that is in microns. We have different sieves. 1700, 850, 600, 425, 300, 212, 150, 106, 75, 53 and sieve pan. These are all the different sieves that is in micron. Okay. So basically here what we are going to use, we are going to take a sample, say 150 grams and we'll pour it on the top sieve. So after that we are going to set a timer. So this sand, it gets settles in different sieves. So we need to measure the different quantity as well as the percentage of sand that is retained in each sieve. How to find out? So here we are going to measure with the help of what? Physical balance. So here the quantity of sand retained in each sieve, it is taken as, we are going to consider in grams, it is denoted by capital C. So next is what? Percentage of sand retained in each sieve, that is we denote it as capital D, which is equal to C into 100 divided by sum of all C, that is total C. Next we have multiplier, that is a constant. So we are going to multiply capital D into E, will get a product. So after that, the total, that is the total of quantity of sand retained in each sieve and the percentage of sand, total of percentage of sand retained in each sieve and the total of product, that is what? D into E. So here average AFS grain fineness number is given by what? Sum of product, that is sum of product, that is D into E divided by sum of D, that is nothing but the percentage of sand retained in each sieve. If we get, we'll get what? AFS grain fineness number, that is American Foundry Society grain fineness number, that is the standard. If we get a standard value, then it is acceptable. So later we shall plot the graph, that is in x-axis we shall plot the sieve numbers, the different sieve numbers in x-axis, and in y-axis, that is capital D, percentage of sand retained in each sieve. So we will get one end value, that is what? That is what? Average AFS number. Moving on to the experiment. So we have different apparatus here. So in order to find AFS grain fineness number, we have different apparatus, we have different sieve numbers and a physical balance. Initially we shall take a sample of 150 grams, then we weigh using a physical balance. Then after weighing that 150 grams, we shall pour that sand on the top sieve. So here we have different sieves. So on the top it is 1700 microns, it is written here 1700 microns, and we have different sieve numbers. We have different sieve numbers, so we need to arrange accordingly. So on the top it is 1700. Now what we have to do, we have to place the bowl on a balance, physical balance. So the reading it shows as 42, we need to set it as 0. Now we have to weigh 150 grams. 150 grams of silica sand. This sand is without ingredients. After weighing this 150 grams, we need to pour this sand on the top sieve. Once we pour it, we'll close the plate. Now the apparatus has been set, so with different sieve numbers. So here we have different sieve numbers, 1700, 850 and so on. So these are all the standards set by the Kelsen's apparatus. So what we have to do, we have to set a timer for 15 minutes. So once we set the timer for 15 minutes, so the sand which we have poured on the top of the sieve, this vibrates for 10 to 15 minutes. After vibrating, the sand with different grains, it settles in different sieves. So once it is settled, we have to measure the sand, the quantity of sand that has settled in different sieves by using a wave balance. So now we shall fix the timer for say 15 minutes. So once the timer is set, so this is to set the timer, and this is on off button. So once the timer is set for 15 minutes, we shall switch on. So now it vibrates for 15 minutes. Now we have run the sand siever for 15 minutes. So the sand which we have poured on the top of the sieve, it got settled down in different sieves with the different quantities. So we need to measure the different quantities of sand that have been settled in different sieves. Okay. Now we have run the sand siever for 15 minutes. So once it is done, we need to the sand which we have poured on the top sieves, so with different grain size, so the sand it gets settled in different sieves. Now on the top sieve, that is 1700 microns, we got these grains. Okay, so we need to measure the quantity of the grains that has present in the top sieve. So we need to measure with the help of weighing scale. We need to set it to 0. Then we need to measure the grains by using weighing scale. So we got it as 17 grams. Now we need to measure the values on the tabular column. So on 1700 microns, so with a sieve number of 1700 microns, we got it as 17 grams. So next, in a similar way, we need to measure the quantity of sand that is retained in each sieve. So here, this is 850 microns. So with this, we need to measure the sand that is present in this sieve. We need to weigh this by using a weighing scale. Here we got it as 18 grams. In a similar way, we need to measure the sand that is retained in each sieves. So in order to find AFS grain fineness number. Moving on to the tabular column. So in the experiment part, what we have done, we took 150 grams of sand and we poured on the top sieve of sieve number 1700 microns. So after that, we have set the vibrator for 15 minutes. Once it is completed, the sand that has been settled in different sieve numbers, correct? We have noted the values. So here, quantity of sand retained in each sieve, we have denoted as capital C. So with the help of a physical scale, we got to know that the sieve number that is of 1700 microns, we got 17 grams of sand. Whereas in case of 850 sieve number that is in micron, the sand was retained was 18 grams in that particular sieve. So in a similar way, we have noted all the values, the sand that was retained in each sieves. After measuring this, we have calculated the percentage of sand that was retained in each sieve. So percentage, how did we calculate? It is D equals C into 100 divided by total sieve. So that is nothing but 70 into 100 divided by sum of C, that is what, 149. We got 11.40. That is what, 11.40. So in a similar way, if we take it for 18 into 100 divided by 149, we got 12.08. In a similar way, we have calculated the percentage that is retained in each sieve, that is nothing but 99.52. Okay, so here we have a constant, that is multiplier, that is capital E. So what we have done, we have multiplied 11.40 into 5, we got it as 57. So here product, that is D into E. This multiplier is a constant given by a standard apparatus. So in a similar way, if we calculate the product, we'll get the sum as 3040.18. So how to find AFS? AFS, average AFS grain fineness number, that is nothing but the sum of product, that is D into E divided by sum of D, that is nothing but percentage of sand retained in each sieve. 3040 we got it as sum of the product D into E divided by this percentage of sand retained is 99.52. We got it as 30.548 as AFS grain fineness number. So what is the meaning of this? 30.548, what is the meaning of this? So according to AFS, that is American Foundry Society, they have a standard. The standard, the range of standard, that is nothing but, so they have a range of standard from 30 till 330. If the value of the AFS grain fineness number, if it lies within the limit, within the range, then the sand is acceptable. So I hope it is clear how to determine AFS grain fineness number. Thank you.